Makiba Alcide, Electra Marcel is the captain, Mary Roberts, Shama Filgence, Marissa Wilfred, Genesis Alfred, Kamika President, Sheena St. Mark, Sinetta Viger. Here's the USA South kicking deep inside St. Lucia territory, but it's gathered well. Great tackle there, Stacia Thompson.
Offside?
Offside is the call against the USA South Panthers. Taking the quick tap there is Electra Marcel, the captain. Run over the 22-meter line, brought down. That's Chantel John. Inspirational leader for this St. Lucia team, been involved in the national team for 15 years or so. Into contact there is Sheena St. Mark.
No hands, Brad, no hands, balls out, balls out!
Passed out of the breakdown there by Sinetta Vager. Good strong run in the midfield there. That's Makiba Alcide. And now on the outside here is Mary Roberts. This is Mary Roberts rounding the corner. We will have the first try of this game by St. Lucia. Well, that's incredible. Makiba Alcide connecting with Mary Roberts. And Maria, that is sensational 12s rugby.
It's amazing to see that pace. Touching down for the first try of this game. St. Lucia has a team that's mixed of seasoned players and new players. One of the focuses for St. Lucia is development. That's one of the key focuses that they have at this tournament, and it's definitely an opportunity to share that information, that knowledge, pass it on from the senior players to the newer players, and as you can see, they have very good examples to follow.
Makiba Alcide is a former track and field star, and she made the original line break. USA, realizing that St. Lucia was napping, that ball bobbled, going back deep inside their territory. Now they're going to have to run it out. Good strong run by Alcide again. St. Lucia looking a little unorganized as they're backpedaling deep inside their own territory here. They're up 5-0. Referee saying the ball is out, still in the hands of St. Lucia. USA just ferocious in their counter-rucking and tackles, however. Looking unorganized here. Up into contact, there's Loana Alexander. USA just kicking this ball forward, but it goes out the dead ball line. So Maria, St. Lucia, they're in the lead 5-0. However, they're looking a little bit backpedaling, a little bit organized with ball in hand.
USA South is definitely looking to put some pressure on, especially looking at where they are in the field. These women are excited to get back on the pitch. There's a number of seasoned players on this team as well. One of the key elements that they're looking for in this tournament is to restart and build a platform. Normally, they compete in many different events and tournaments. However, of course, as we know, we have not had as many rugby tournaments as we would like.
USA South back on the attack, stepping inside the touchline. There's Thompson. She's brought to ground about 9 meters shy of the try line. Here's Callie Woods. Hard player to bring down, just 4 meters out now. Penalty against St. Lucia. Not releasing is the call from the referee. Referee for this contest, Raheem Sweeney from Jamaica. Great shot there of Raheem. Local product here from Jamaica. USA South through the hands now. Good run up in the attack and a great tackle. That was Kiwi McKenzie. Here's USA, plenty of hands, and they drop it. I don't believe it.
Ball's not come by red. We'll have a scrum. Blue ball.
That was Casey Coulston, the captain of USA South. Unfortunate knock on. They had all the time and space in the world and just couldn't quite make the hands work. As this ball gets spun out by Durkin, just spilled forward by Coulston.
We're definitely going to be looking to see some set plays on the field from USA South. They're working on those set pieces and taking ownership there, and definitely wanting to capitalize on their back line.
Hey, scrum off. Wait. Yeah, please.
Referee instructing the scrum half to wait on that ball as they're going to reset the scrum here from these two sides.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Yes, miss.
Good ball here for St. Lucia, electing to just kick this one ahead, but it's not a great kick.
Knocked on by Red, we'll have a scrum.
Knocked on by Thompson of USA. So another scrum here for St. Lucia.
Okay.
St. Lucia will be looking to move this ball out of their end zone.
Great shot of coach of St. Lucia, Wayne Pantor, who's also on the executive committee of Rugby Americas North, originally from Trinidad and Tobago, but heads up this program from St. Lucia.
It's one love in the Caribbean. It's all about developing and helping each other to reach our goals and to improve the quality of the rugby that we play in this region.
Sniping down that far side is Kamika President. It's a great run. Kamika President still going. That's a great run from the experienced athlete. Here's the try score, Mary Roberts. And a huge hand fin there from Makiba Al-Seed. She's over the halfway line. She needs a bit of support. That ball looked to have been lost. Gathered quickly there at the back by Gina Durkin.
Outside.
Another knock on.
Penalty. Offside.
Offside is the call against St. Lucia, though, so a penalty in favor of USA South. We'll see if they send this one into touch to gain a bit of territory. Great shot there of Sienna Macy wearing the 15 jersey for USA. Don't forget, these are 15-minute halves in women's 12s. Nearing the halfway point of this first half between these two sides.
As mentioned before, Brian, the 2019 10s tournament was the last time that the women competed in this division, which is now developed into the 12s. Very important for these women here today, specifically for St. Lucia. This is a part of their 4-year strategic plan.
Out the back now. Here's some space for the USA South Panthers, wrapped up in the contact here. Going down this near side, can't make the tackle. There is Joy Edward over the 22. Spun out here by Durkin. Into the hands of Woods. She needs to get to ground, and she's done it. Trying to snipe around the breakdown. Great hands there from Haley Foreman. Another big tackle by Sheena St. Mark. Interesting option from USA, knowing they have the advantage. Just a little dink forward.
Offside.
Offside is the call against Chantel John.
This USA South team, the players are mostly from North Carolina, Tennessee, and Florida. This is an unofficial pathway to both the national program and the Premier Rugby Sevens, or the PR Sevens, which is actually taking place this weekend. And 4 past players of USA Rugby South will be competing, including Morgan Freeman, who was one of the Dream Team members in 2018.
Excellent. Great to see this academy and regional program having some success on the national stage and in the professional aspect of PR Sevens. Good scrum there, pick at the back. Plenty of speed there from Rachel Bradley, wrapped up about 10 meters shy now, gathered by Cindy Campbell. Here's some space for USA, cutting back. One player to beat. Can she get it down? 1 meter shy. Here's USA on the attack. Durkin finding Fletcher. Big tackle against Bradley. Quick tap taken by USA South. And over the line, we have our first try. Referee having a quick consultation with the assistant referee, and I believe that was the scrum half, Gina Durkin. We'll get a better view on it here. After the penalty, deciding to just go on a quick tap herself, diving underneath the tackle and touching it down. That's Gina Durkin.
Good work, ladies. Way to be persistent. Anyone else want water?
That brings the score to 5 across the board. USA South will be looking to add 2 more points with a conversion from this kick.
No throwing? Okay. Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay, fair.
Don't throw it. Do not throw it.
Conversion attempt coming here from Cindy Campbell.
Good work, G.
Look at this Babe Ruth point she has going here. Calling her shot. Kick is up, but off the mark. That's something you don't see every day.
That leaves the score drawn at 5-all for these teams. Again, we are here at the UE Mona Bowl in Kingston, Jamaica. It's a beautiful day. We'd love to welcome those of you who are in the vicinities to come on down, come and watch these matches. It's very exciting. We're starting to see Caribbean flags popping up here and there. We're getting some music playing. It's a great time. If you're not able to make it in person and join us, tune in to SportsMax, SportsMax 2, affiliated channels, the app, and our live stream online.
Scrum or re-kick?
Restart, not
Scrum or
going
re-kick?
10 meters.
Scrum.
USA electing to go for a scrum, which basically brings in the entire forward pack. This is directly in the middle of the field, so a great attacking platform for the Panthers to basically decide or run a set play or figure out exactly what the best form of attack is once you pull in all of those forwards. In the game of 12s, there are no flankers, so Chantel John at the number 8 position just on the right of your screen will have to be very sharp if they elect to either run or run directly from the number 8 position for USA or a quick spin out. And a pick and go from the back of the scrum for USA South. Good stepping and a burst of speed. This is the USA South Panthers. Brought it up the original line break coming from Rachel Bradley.
Advantage, 4 offside.
Offside is the call against Kiwi McKenzie. Passing this ball out there is Electra Marcel, the captain of St. Lucia. The advantage over. Into contact there is Sheena St. Mark. Big tackle there just outside the 22.
St. Lucia using their powerful forwards to carry up the ball. I think we'll have the opportunity to speak with their president, the St. Lucia Rugby Union president, Roger Butcher, in the break. And he's saying that in line with their 4-year strategic plan, they're really grateful for the support of Sandals and Janu Credit Union, who have made this tour possible for the team, as well as their friends and well-wishers back home. And he's giving a shout out to everyone who's following along online and on the SportsMax channels.
Just a minute to play here in this forward. Good run up the midfield there. Who's got that ball? That's number 12, Kira Dornelli. She's a big body, but she's got plenty of speed. Looks to have hurt, I think, her hip or her ankle after that long run. Getting St. Lucia on the front foot here. On the outside there, Sheena St. Mark, hand fending one, getting around the outside. The race is on now. St. Mark getting wrapped up by Colston.
Cycle in! Go!
St. Lucia ball here, Chantel John. Calling on her team, but she has to move this ball quickly. The counter ruck coming in from USA. Here's a half gap from Louina Alexander. Smashing forward there, Sinead Viger. Here's Alexander, needs to gather this ball up quickly, and she's done it. John. Spun out wide there from Keisha Edgar. Trying to find the gap there is President. She's wrapped up by 2 USA South Panthers. Roberts can't get a handle on that ball, and it's been gathered by T. Fletcher. So USA have the opportunity to get out of harm's way here if they can send this ball either into touch or downfield, and they've done it. Is this the end of the half? Referee not blowing the whistle, so we're going to have time for the restart here. Referee Raheem Sweeney from Jamaica.
Yes, sir. Final play, sir.
Pantor, the head coach of the St. Lucia outfit, I'm sure would love to have a few more points on the board here if they can gather this ball off the line out and try and get some go-forward ball. USA South Panther fans here coming down to Jamaica to show their support, which is great to see. It's a beautiful location here at the Uemona Bowl.
Hey.
On me.
Yeah.
Focus.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
Here's John.
Let's go, Kiwi. You're wrong.
Well, there you have it. That is the end of the first half. Referee blowing that one down off of the line out.
What's our halftime allowance? Can we walk through them?
So we are tied 5-0 at the break here. USA South and St. Lucia. Plenty of excitement and line breaks between these two sides, but only one try apiece. As we get set for the halftime break, USA South and St. Lucia all stuck at 5 apiece here after the first 15 minutes. Stay tuned for sideline reaction and the second half.
Here with President Roger Butcher of St. Lucia Rugby Union. We were speaking earlier about the 4-year strategic plan. What are you looking to achieve, and what have you seen already achieved on the pitch in this first half?
Well, like I indicated before, we have a young team, a mixture of young and old, and we are on our developmental plan. We have a big goal at the end of the year. So this tournament is being seen as a developmental match for all our players. A number of our players are new. So far in the first half, we have a couple of things to tweak, but all in all, we are getting there.
Excellent. It's wonderful to see you out here today.
Thank you very much.
She's going in now. Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea. Our captain doesn't like to talk.
Chelsea.
She's just a player. Chelsea.
Oh, Chelsea, I just did your name, please.
So it's Chelsea Roby, right?
Yes.
Chelsea Roby. So, hold on. Hold on, guys. Chelsea. She's Chelsea Roby.
Hi, Chelsea. How does it feel to be on the pitch here today at Uemona Bowl?
Honestly, for myself and a lot of my teammates, it's a dream come true. A lot of us have grown up playing sports, playing rugby, whether it's been for decades or a few years, and the chance to represent your crest and your country is just a phenomenal experience that very few people are honored enough to have the opportunity to do.
Your coach mentioned that you're going to be working on some set plays. Are you guys executing that the way you planned?
We've got a few things to tweak, but overall we are trying strongly to adhere to our game plan, but as always, you can always go up.
Excited to see that play out in the next half.
Always excited.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. That was easy, guys.
Folks at the UE Bowl, USA South and St. Lucia, all knotted up at 5 apiece. USA on the left side of your screen there. Let's take a look at the first half. A lot of excitement from both these teams getting to represent their country for the first time in a few years, or the first time in general. And take a look at the opening try from St. Lucia. Rounding the outside there is Mary Roberts. Too much pace. Pins her ears back and she's gone after that line break from Makiba Al-Sid, the former track and field star. First blood to St. Lucia. Tons of possession for USA South. They just couldn't quite get that final pass on the mark. That ball is spilled from Kristen Coolston. But the USA still back on the attack once again. St. Lucia just defending as if their lives depended on it. Going for a quick tap here is the scrum half, Gina Durkin, known as G, and she dives over. First try of the competition for the USA South Panthers, much to the excitement of their substitutes. And we are all tied up at 5 apiece. This is, of course, the first of 4 games that these teams will play over the next 2 days. Let's send it down sideline to Maria Thomas.
Here with President Roger Butcher.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Moments away from kickoff here at the UE Mona Bowl. St. Lucia to the USA South. Maria, what can you expect in this second 15 minutes?
Well, as we heard in those interviews, both of these teams are looking to achieve the goals. Of course, the first half of that game, it's always just working out those little kinks and getting used to being back on the field. So I think we'll be able to see a lot more organization and execution in this second half.
Go Hines, go Hines, go Hines.
We are at the UE Mona Bowl, and as mentioned before, we are welcoming spectators. You can come on down, there's no entry fee, and we are happy to have you cheering in the stands. I'm looking at some very enthusiastic fans across from me. We are looking to raise the level of sport that we are playing and offering to the public in the Caribbean, and this is an excellent step. We're seeing a big tackle there.
The ball has been stolen now, passed out well by Amy Sakawiak, but we're going to come back.
As you can see, the games are incredibly interesting. I have my notes here to get as much information to you as possible, and I'm watching this game and feeling so excited for the players that are on the pitch right now.
Well, this is an interesting move by USA South, bringing on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 substitutes 1 minute after the start of the half. Interesting tactical decision by the coaching staff. Basically saying you got 1 more minute, go out and give it your all.
It's definitely a great opportunity for athletes to get the opportunity for this game time. Again, because of COVID, so many teams, including USA South Panthers, have not been playing the rugby that they're accustomed to playing.
St. Lucia ball here. Look for Chantel John at the back to try and corral this. Electra Marcel, the captain of this side. She's wearing the number 3 jersey, ball in hand in the scrum half position. Of course, there's no flankers in women's 12s.
Coach! Bind! Set! Yes.
Good shove there by the Americans. But St. Lucia get it out. Little fake kick here. Here's Alcide smashing forward. Such a strong ball runner. Makiba Alcide. Double tackle there from the Americans. Spinning it out is Marcel. Chantel John gets past one. They offload. Good hand fend. Ball out the back. Getting past one there is Sheena St. Mark. Double tackle from the Americans. And the touch flag goes up.
Ball out. Red ball.
We're seeing the referee and assistant referees working together here. Rugby Americas North has had a super week with training, courses, workshops, all preceding this tournament.
Yes, ma'am.
Wind picking up a bit here, coming from basically behind the line out right now, going across the field. Great line out there from the Panthers. Spinning it out there. Black. Great through the hands from Coolston. Last player on the far side over there, DP Watkins, over the halfway line now.
Yep. Say that again. Blue offside.
We're seeing the Panthers setting up for those plays that they talked about.
Kiki Jordan smashing forward. Come back to an earlier penalty.
Offside, blue.
As we mentioned before, this is the first time that this format of rugby is being played. This is the 12s. It is a step towards the development of 15s. This will enable the unions in this region to compete for positions in the World Cup in the 15s format of the game.
Red, how many?
Many of the players in this region are familiar with 7s and to a certain extent 10s. As Brian mentioned before, there are no flankers in the scrum. Of course, the scrum is a very technical piece of the game, and so developing those technical skills with the forward players is one of the things that the teams are doing here at this tournament. Seeing the ball carried up there by St. Lucia.
Say that again.
USA South spreading to defend. Carried up again by St. Lucia.
Stand by blue, scrum, red ball.
And now we're going to a scrum for USA South.
Hey, half a step back. Please, thank you.
Again, just working on the positioning in the scrum as we have been discussing. Player welfare is paramount, and making sure that these set pieces, these scrums are done in a way that is safe for the athletes is very important, and you're seeing and hearing the referees managing that on the pitch.
Great shot of Marissa Wilfred doing her leg sweeps, trying to get ready to step on the field here for St. Lucia. Here's USA South on the attack now, the try score. Finding into the hands of Cindy Campbell. She's forward, not held, can keep going. On the front foot here. Out the back now from Fletcher. Got the advantage. Cutting back there was Corn Priest. Referee saying it went back. However, we're going to come back to the earlier offside penalty. Great attacking opportunity here for the Americans.
With the score drawn, the USA South Panthers will be trying to take the lead.
That's what they're good for, right?
Well, an interesting option here, Maria. I understand that you'll take the lead 8-5 if this is successful, but you got to think as a player sometimes you just want to jouer, play on, either tap or set the line out. But I understand a lead is a lead, correct? A
lead is a lead, and this is the thing about all these kicks and these conversions. As you can see, the conversion kick, it might only be 2 points, but it makes all the difference when the score is tied. This kick, once made, would be 3 points, putting them up to 8. Getting a little bit of a crosswind here.
The point once again, and this one splits the uprights. That's Cindy Campbell taking the lead here for USA South.
Let me see some kiki cord.
St. Lucia will be looking to answer with a try. The try will be another 5 points, which will push them ahead again. So it's, as you were saying, Brian, no points are points, but it's interesting how that works. And this is a very close game, definitely making it exciting to watch.
Still plenty of time left. Great shot there of one of the USA South players. Just heard the passion in the voice in that halftime interview, just excited. Some of these athletes will likely never represent the USA Eagles and earn international test caps. However, they are still representing their country and their region, and you just heard it in their voice about how this is, and I quote, a dream come true to be playing for this side and competing against these Caribbean nations, which is just great to see.
It really is, and I think that everyone here, the players, the coaches, the technical teams, everyone who's worked so hard at Rugby America's North, at UE Mona, we can appreciate what it is to have sport, to be able to come together, to be able to play, to exercise, to lime, to enjoy each other's company. And the whole world went through a period where we weren't able to do that. And so right now, on top of the honor of representing your countries, everyone is just happy to get back on the pitch and do this sport that they love so much.
Stand please. Just take fraction back. Yep. Ready? Go! Spine! Set!
St. St. Lucia has the ball now, winning that scrum.
Here's Makiba Al-Seed, great loop ball around the outside, not going to the hands on that final pass. Referee saying play on. Here's Al-Seed, takes 3 players to bring her down. USA have poached it though, brilliantly there by Sam Black. Diving over is the call against St. Lucia from Jamaican referee Raheem Sweeney.
See the assistant referees marking that line where the team needs to get back to.
Great touch-finding kick there, gaining about 20 meters for USA. The time is in favor of the Americans. 8-5 is the scoreline. I'm sure this would be a great feather in the cap for St. Lucia if they could win this match, Maria.
It would absolutely be a great start to their tournament, but as we heard, this is a development initiative for them, and I think that they're going to be very pleased with how they've been playing in this game, and they'll be looking to improve even more in their next one.
Wow, unfortunate. USA South had all the time in the world there, and they just forward pass and a bit sloppy, frankly. But giving the ball back to St. Lucia now, less than 5 minutes to go. This is a great opportunity for St. Lucia to set the platform from the scrum and try and get back down in the opposition territory. A couple of subs on here for St. Lucia. The pain squad, the finishers, whatever you want to call them, they play such a vital role in the game of rugby. Play on. Here's Chantel John finding Kamika President. Makiba Al-Seed, she's so hard to bring down. Here's the burst of speed. Makiba Al-Seed, she's got players in support. It's been swatted down by USA. Penalty in favor of St. Lucia. Referee, or pardon me, you can hear Wayne Pantor, the coach for St. Lucia, about 20 meters to my right here, screaming, "Just run it! Just run it!" You've got the players here, and there you go. There's a good half break there. High tackle coming in from Kiki Jordan. The referee saying play on. Blue ball. So under 3 minutes to play here. St. Lucia will have the scrum here off an American knock-on, but one of the St. Lucia players needing a bit of attention.
Seeing water coming on for the athletes. St. Lucia team staying in formation. Looks like USA South is just having a bit of a chat about how they're going to wrap up the final minutes of this game. Oh, St. Lucia also coming into a little huddle here. Again, player welfare paramount at this tournament. Our level 2 ICIR qualified medics and doctors are always available, so checking out everything to make sure that our athletes are safe.
Let's go, Kiki! Let's go, Corn!
Stepping on the pitch now, Kira Dornelli.
You can press. If they're not picking, you can press.
90 seconds to play here in this clash. USA with a slim 3-point lead. That means St. Lucia can score here with possession. They'll go ahead by 2 points, if not 4 with a conversion attempt.
Rachel, follow the ball off the scrum.
Time ticking away here. These sides will want to play a bit of hurry-up rugby, especially St. Lucia. Every second that this time ticks down is playing against them. Good scrum here. Ball for at the back. Good ball around the outside. Gathered well there by Marissa Wilfred. Well, they're playing a bit of Harlem Globetrotters rugby here, just keeping this ball alive. There's President, she's wrapped up. Has to recycle this ball. They're going backwards. They've lost about 15 meters. Big tackle there by Jordan. And a knock on, heartbreaking for St. Lucia. Well, they lost about 20 meters in that phase. USA South nearing the end of this match will want to keep this ball until its final time and then just boot it out. However, St. Lucia trailing by 3 points will want to steal this and steal it quickly. That could have been a forward pass, and yes it was, off the back of the scrum. So gifting the ball back to St. Lucia here. A hope and a prayer. This could be the final play of the game. St. Lucia need to be smart. Well, if I was a betting man, I'd say this ball is getting into Makiba Al-Seed's hands as quickly as possible. Kamika President in that first receiver position. She's well back though. She's almost 18 meters back from the scrum. Scrum is just shy of the 40-meter line. She's on the 22. Good rush up defense here from USA. Referee not happy with this one. Just going to bring it back again.
Listen, ladies. Yeah? Final.
This has got to be the final play of this game. Who will come out on top? Narrow 3-point lead for the Americans. That one just going right out of the tunnel, not hooked by either team. Gonna reset. This is for sure the last play of the game.
Please, final. Let's go.
Big shove here from the Americans. Here's President. Makiba Al-Seed spinning it out through the hands. Mary Roberts to this near line. Have to be careful of the touch line, and she's run right out of bounds. I don't believe it. Well, that's just gamesmanship. Joy Edward running directly into touch. And that's giving the USA South Panthers the win. Narrow lead, 8-5. St. Lucia could have had a famous victory over USA South, but the Americans are victorious here. That's the second women's 12s game of day 2 here in Kingston, Jamaica at the UE Bowl. Fantastic contest between these two sides. We're back into the men's competition after this, and there's your final score, USA South against St. Lucia. We're going to take a quick break here. Let's take a look at the highlights from this match between USA South and St. Lucia. The Panthers getting things underway, kicking deep, but look at Makiba Al-Seed breaking one tackle, finding Mary Roberts, and she just has the gas to get around the outside. That is a sensational score for St. Lucia, getting things underway as she touches down Mary Roberts. Try time for St. Lucia. The Americans back on the attack right away, spinning that ball out. Durkin, but can't get a hand on it, is Coolston. But they would not be denied on their next attempt, smashing forward with the penalty advantage. Here's Gina Durkin asking, should we spin it wide? You know what? I'll just go myself. Quick tap right up Main Street and diving over. Chantel John can't make the tackle on that one. Tying the match up at 5 apiece into the second half now. Here's Durkin. spinning it out to Black. Ball is spilled, unfortunately, but come back to the penalty. And the interesting option to go for the 3 points off the boot of Cindy Campbell, but it was the right decision. And here's the final play of this game, down this near side, looking for a hope and a prayer. But an unfortunate play there by Jor Edward as she wrapped up into tackle by the captain, Kristen Coolston, for the victory for USA South. Let's send it down sideline to Maria Thomas.
Scored on that long try. I think kind of played with their brains a little bit, but they recollected. They came back strong. It was a little bit more chaotic than we expected it to be. We're pretty good as long as we can keep our tempo and stay calm, and we didn't, and yet we still managed to pull it out. So that's one of the things we're going to go work on, is make sure that we can keep the tempo the way we want it to be and play our game.
Right, well, congratulations and all the best for your next game.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Nice opening up there. Trinidad and Tobago leaking a couple of holes right here. Running out of acreage here on this near side. Jamaica coming sideways. Trinidad and Tobago covering across well.